As we go within, settling into our breath and body, knowing there is just one mind, one presence, one universal consciousness in everyone and everywhere. Knowing that we are one with this divinity, one with this gorgeous, glittery God stuff, one with all that is. Knowing as we are here today on this Sunday morning, that we are here by divine appointment, that the right and perfect words are spoken, that we hear what we need to hear, that we are gathered in love, in peace, in harmony, that our hearts are opened, that our minds are ready to receive. Just knowing this is the perfect unfoldment of this beautiful day, and it only gets better and better from here on out. I'm so grateful to be here this morning, so grateful to know these truths, so grateful for each and every person who comes together to bring this beautiful, beautiful space together. And it is with this full and grateful heart, I release my word to the law, knowing it is all done, knowing it is all love, and together we affirm this by saying, and so it is. Good morning, everyone. So happy to be here this Sunday morning. So I'm going to continue with this topic of embracing our wholeness that we've been sharing all month long. I was listening to last Sunday's talk online last night, and Reverend Nancy was talking about seeing the divine in everyone, and then seeing the divine in everything. And it made me think about my week this last week. It was a week of not so fun contrast. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is the universe up-leveling you, Venu. This is where you get to do the work. Can you see the divine in everything? Can painful experiences, fearful experiences be seen as something divine? That little mind wants to say, no, that can't be part of it. But it is. Every single thing we experience is part of the unfolding of the divine. And when I say the unfolding of the divine, I just want to remind us that this is not something outside ourselves. This is not somebody controlling our movements. This remembering our wholeness is about remembering that we are one with that all that is. At some level, there is a version of me, a higher source of me, choosing every single thing that is happening. And sometimes we don't want to acknowledge that. Why would I choose this for myself? Why would I choose pain and suffering? But also, what are these things? They are opportunities to grow, to see how can I react differently? How can I respond differently? Not only that, but the other part of wholeness is remembering our oneness with all that is. Because when I am disconnected from other people, when I am disconnected from my source, when I am disconnected from my divinity, then I cannot be whole. It is only holding each one of those, unity, oneness, and wholeness, that we can experience that upliftment, that knowing that life has our back at every step of the way. I don't know about you, but when I start getting around that bumpy road, I can actually go the other direction and isolate and separate and feel very, very alone. It's not really helpful. So sometimes it takes a little nudge, a friendly reminder, something that sends us back to our space within that says, I am not alone. I am connected to every single person who crosses my path, who is yet to come, who has been before me. I can take a walk and look up at the sky, smell the roses on the path, and remember that every single thing in life is breathing into this oneness. We don't enter this space of oneness as something separate. We swim into it as just a piece of the whole. But that doesn't mean we're not already whole. Some people have trouble understanding it. It feels like a paradox, right? Like, how can I be perfect, whole, and complete here, but then also there's this greater oneness that I'm a part of? But it's both and. It's both and. There is this greater thing, bigger than us, that if we just surrender to it, remember our greatness, remember our oneness, our wholeness, life becomes a little easier. Life becomes a little gentler. So think about maybe something you're tackling this week. Maybe it's a relationship issue. Maybe it's a work issue, a health issue. And see, like, am I being a little separate? Am I feeling a little disconnected? And if so, can I reconnect to the all that is? I'm going to leave you with this quote from one of David Whyte's poems. Your great mistake is to act the drama as if you were alone. To feel abandoned is to deny the intimacy of your surroundings. Put down your aloneness and ease into the conversation. So let's all remember that we can have this conversation with everyone around us. Thank you.